Did you see the stories about Winston Winn, the Brooklyn prep school teacher accused of soliciting sexually explicit images of children? It's terrifying to think that a teacher who parents trusted with their children's safety was posing as a teenager on social media so he could manipulate children to send explicit pictures to him. What's even more disturbing is that this guy had a criminal record and the elite private school still hired him after that. This isn't the only case where a school teacher was recently accused of sexually abusing students. Michael Boodoo, an assistant high school principal and social studies teacher in Queens, was arrested on sexual abuse and child endangerment charges after multiple incidents with a 15-year-old female student. This teacher touched his teenage student inappropriately, showed her sexually explicit videos, and then threatened he would fail her if she didn't comply with his sexual demands. My name is Bonina, and I fight for survivors of sexual abuse. If you or someone you know were sexually abused, you have rights and you may have a claim. Visit our website and set a time to meet with me or view videos like this one on our YouTube channel to learn about your rights. When you send your kids to school, you trust that their teachers are both teaching them properly and also keeping them safe. Unfortunately, all too often, that's not the case. We fight for students who've been sexually abused by their teachers and school staff. If you or your child suffered sexual abuse in a school setting, you have rights. When you're up against a school district or their insurance company, they're going to have an army of pricey lawyers trying to beat you, trying to limit your claim. This is when you need a lawyer and a law firm who will fight for you. For years, our firm has represented countless survivors of sexual abuse, including those who have been sexually abused in schools. These cases have been brought against private schools, Catholic schools, and public schools. These cases have involved abuse by sports coaches, teachers, and principals, all of whom use their position of power to take advantage of vulnerable school children. When we represent survivors of sexual abuse, we leave no stone unturned. We work with investigators to find out information about the perpetrator's background, sometimes information that the school didn't even know, but in the end, they should have known. Having that type of background information on the perpetrator puts us in a position where the defense knows we're prepared to win, and that allows us to get the very best possible results for our clients. In one case, we worked with investigators who found out that the teacher who had been sexually abusing our clients for over a decade was fired from one of his previous jobs for doing the exact same thing. In another case, we worked with investigators who found multiple prior victims of the very same perpetrator, the very same sexually abusive school teacher, some of whom had even told administrators who turned a blind eye. When we come to fight, we fight to win. When you work with our firm, there are no out-of-pocket expenses to you. We work with you on a contingency fee basis, which means if we don't win your case, we don't charge you a penny. Don't try to fight your case on your own. Schedule a time to meet with us today.